Hello there and welcome to my channel Novice Modelling in a Midlife Crisis. My name is Andy and I'm doing a What's in the Box kit review from MIKEY'S Model Barn in Cornwall. So it basically means it's going to be just slightly different to normal, as because they're not my kits and they are technically going to be up for sale shortly, I won't be removing any of these sprues from the bags. So sorry about that, but I'm sure you can understand the need to preserve them in their packaging. So first off today, we're going to have a look at this 10.5cm K.Pz.Sfl.IVa DICKER, which is a 10.5cm artillery piece mounted onto, I believe, a Panzer IV chassis. And it seems to have a armoured encasement on it as well. There's no particular historical information that comes with this kit, so if you want to find out a little bit more about it, you can pop along to Wikipedia and have a quick read. I'm sure it's quite interesting and slightly more potent than the rather amusing name that the Germans decided to give this interesting vehicle. So we're going to flick through the instructions, which I'm not familiar particularly with dragon instructions, but they seem to be a little bit chaotic maybe, to what I'm kind of used to. And there is a very, very large sprue count on this as well. There are some blue shaded sections here and there, which denote parts that you don't need to use. So I'm kind of guessing that this is a sort of cannibalised this from a Panzer IV, and I've added some new sprues to it. So here we go. So section 1, we're going to put some shells together. Section 2, we're going to put our drive wheels together. Appears to be putting the suspension on and our actual road wheels in that section there. Section 3, we're going to move on to the hull. Sorry if it's a bit dark in here, I am working in a limited light space area. It's kind of dark outside as well. Section 4, we're going to be putting on our these parts onto the end of the hull. Section 6, we're going to be putting all our road wheels and drive sprockets onto the hull itself. Section 7 and 8, we're going to start putting the armoured sections. This looks like the rear compartment for the vehicle. Section 7, we're going to be looking at that part. Turning over. Section 10, we're going to put the tracks on, and boy, do they look like a lot of fun. Section 11, we're going to be putting the front section onto the armoured hull. Section 12, we're moving on to a variety of small ancillary parts onto one side of the hull. Section 14, we're going to be doing a similar sort of thing on the other side, putting jacks and some little boxes, tools and what have you. I'm going to do a load of the mechanical parts for the gun mounting, it looks like, in 14. 15, we're going to start assembling the gun barrel itself, placing it in its mantlet. Section 18, we're going to be moving on to the rear armoured compartment. Section 19, we're going to put the gun into the hull itself. And section 20 and 21 is all about loading up the rear sections with storage compartments and putting some finishing touches to the interior. So it does actually have an open rear, this vehicle, it does appear. Section 23, more ammunition cartons and storage compartments are going in. Section 24, the rear part of the gun compartment is going on. And section 25, we're just going to put a few little bits extra, and we should end up with something that looks a bit like this in blue. So it's got factory scheme German 1941, and it's got Eastern Europe Eastern Front 1941, Panzerjäger Battalion 521, and then gun return to Jutterborg, or whatever that means, 1942. So there we go. That's all our instructions done. Just peeling the instructions off some tape. So there's our instructions out of the way, and now we'll move on to the looking at the sprue section. And like we have seen, there are actually quite a lot of sprues in this one. So first off, we get the bottom section of the hull. got a load of rivets on the bottom. Looks really nicely detailed. You can see what looks like an off panel here. So there's good attention to detail on the bottom of this kit. And this section is quite plain. Nothing much going on. You can see a couple of panel lines there. It looks quite nice. We have this small sprue, which has got some small parts on it. That one looks like a radio set of some sort. Don't know what the other parts are. We have this baggie, which contains what looks like some garden shears or something. Lots of small parts. This is the holding, I forget the name of it, holding mechanism for the gun when it's in its moving position. We've got a nice little armoured crate there as well. We get two identical sprues in this one. These look like shell canister containers. We've got some, they look like ammo boxes. They look like more ammo containers. Tops of the shells maybe. And some more boxes as well. This one here, we have got some of our running gear by the look of it. Some nicely detailed small parts, I hope you can see that. Not too sure what they are, but they've got some detail on as well. Moving on to this sprue, we have what looks like an infantry weapons set with 6 helmets, a bunch of bayonets, 6 water bottles, 6 entrenching tools, gas canisters, got a shovel there, various other odds and sods. Come for the spares box, no doubt. I don't see any figures with this kit. We've got these ones which have, these 2 sprues are the same. We have some drive sprockets on these. Very nicely detailed. 2 sprues the same on this particular packet. These are all our road wheels. Various other sort of suspensiony parts. There we go. Got a few more to get through. We've got this one. It's got some hooks. This is our tool one. We've got a spade. We've got some cutters. We've got an axe. Got some more cutters. Got the jack, which comes in 2 pieces to assemble. And a variety of other parts there as well. We've got this one. This appears to be our part of our the word has escaped me. Gun barrel. There we go. Came back to me. That was part of the traversing mechanism for the gun. So I'm guessing all this is largely gun parts. There we go. Next up we have this one, which is going to be the gun compartment. Not too sure what that part is. And we have some side pieces. Some grills, barrel cleaning equipment possibly. That's that one done. And we have this one. This is going to be the front of the hull. It's got some openings in it. It's going to be the front here where the barrel comes through. Storage container, and various hatches, nicely detailed hinges and whatnot on them. And we have this final one, which includes the side parts for the hull. It's possibly going to be the rear. A whole load of other nicely detailed parts. And moving on down here, we have the other side as well. And then we have the tracks. Oh, lovely joy. We've got these lovely little tracks here to put together. I'm assuming these are going to be sort of clipped together, so maybe we get some possible movement. We also get a metal gun barrel with this kit. We get some photo etch as well. These look like probably plastic. They're going to be the tyres for the road wheels, so you get to paint those separately, which is pretty good. Get a nice piece of silver sort of chain. And you get some extra hooks, and there's the decals in there, which obviously we won't be looking at. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed that little look at the rather not so famous DICKER Max, but it's got kind of an amusing name, I suppose. We'll be doing a few more of these what's in the boxes from MIKEY'S Model Barn, so they will be a little bit less in depth, if you like, to the ones that I normally do, because obviously I can't take the parts out of the baggies. A lot of these kits are going to be available for sale over the next year or so. We will be looking for a way of communicating when Mikey is selling via the channel. So if you are interested in some of the many thousands of kits that he has, we might be able to sort something out for you. He is actually going away next week, so he'll be away for a month or so. So, I mean, if there is anything particular that you do see that you're interested in any of the videos that belong to him, you are more than welcome to drop me an email, and I will pass your details on to him. You can make him an offer if you like, or you can just say, I would like this kit, please let me know how much you'd like for it. And at some point, probably not straight away, he will certainly get back to you, and hopefully you can come to a deal over it. So that's about all I've got to say for today. Thanks very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and hopefully we will have a few more of Mikey's kits up in the coming days and weeks. Thanks for now. Be seeing you.